Luka Bloom is one of this country's great singer-songwriters whose talents have taken him all over the world. Luka is with me in the studio as I speak. Good to see you.
And lovely to see you looking so fresh and well, Gerry.
I was about to give you the same compliment.
It's this simple life I lead. No drugs, no alcohol, no sex, nothing like that. Just I'm like a monk there down in West Clare, meditating and writing serious songs and having no fun at all, Gerry.
That's just you down to a T, yeah. When I think of you, look, I don't think there's two Luka Blooms. There was the one pre-87,
right,
when you performed under your proper name,
yeah,
Barry Moore, and then there was the after 87 where you became Luka Bloom. Why the name change?
Boy, it's been so long, and
I know.
I'm so used to it now. What I say to people about that now is that Barry Moore is who I am and Luka Bloom is what I do.
Very good.
1986, 87, a lot of people at different times of their life find themselves at a kind of a crossroads, and I was at a crossroads. I was coming into my early 30s. Things weren't working out for me. I wasn't achieving an audience. I was working so hard, devoted to my songs, devoted to my writing, but I just wasn't connecting. And I realised about 1986 that I needed to do something rather dramatic. And I got this idea to do two dramatic things. One was to jump on a plane and go to New York, and the other was to take on a completely professional pseudonym, which I'm so used to now I just regard as a nickname.
Where did it come from, Luka Bloom?
I wanted a name that would have some sort of connection with New York and Dublin. The Luka is from Suzanne Vega's song My Name is Luka.
Oh, yeah.
And the Bloom is from James Joyce.
Oh, excellent.
It's completely pretentious. It's easy to remember. It has as much significance as Sting, Bono, The Edge or Iggy Pop. But it works.
It absolutely works. Part of that reinventing yourself, if you like, was there part of you that wanted to get away from the fact that you're Christy Moore's brother and would often be introduced as Christy Moore's brother?
Yeah, but not as much as you might imagine. Only because that really only ever was an issue for me on the island of Ireland. You know, to be honest with you, but I think probably there might have been an element of that in the beginning when I first thought about the idea. But if you think about that, the logical conclusion is that that's quite a negative reason to do something that's so drastic in your life.
Yes.
And I'm not a negative person. It was always a positive thing, and it was always about giving. Actually, to be honest with you, it was always about the songs. I just wanted to have an identity for my songs that completely separated from my life, and and there's some unexpected side effects of it. The unexpected side effect for me that was really quite dramatic was that within 6 months of working in New York under the name Luka Bloom, for some strange reason I became more confident. Probably because I found an audience. Within 6 months things were really happening for me, and I was building an audience. And the other side effect that I would never have thought of is that it's allowed me a lot more privacy, because when I check into places and just introduce myself privately to people as Barry Moore, they don't necessarily make the connection. And Irish people think they know everybody anyway, so they kind of think, I know your face from somewhere. I just say, yeah, it's a very common face. And having a pseudonym and then using my real name when I'm just about in life, it really does lend you that little bit of privacy, which is kind of beautiful.
So if somebody shouts Barry or shouts Luka, do you turn around for both of them?
I run.
Depending who's shouting, of course. What are you going to sing for us?
This song was inspired by a couple of years ago, Gerry. I became aware that so many people were writing and talking about men in a very dark and negative way because of all the corruption in the world and all the abuse in the world and all the abuse of institutions and of a religious and political and economic nature. And I thought, I for once would like to write a song inspired by some of the men who've inspired me, because just as there are a lot of bad men in the world, there's a lot of really good men who are good fathers, good husbands, good brothers, good work colleagues, good friends, and men who aren't afraid of the language of the heart. This is a song called Heart Man. Thank you, Gerry. I know a man whose religion is just to give. It's how he learns to live, walking with the poor. He's on solid ground for sure. Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? It's your time, heart mine. I know a man of ambition, doing a deal was his only goal. He woke up one day and gave it all away for his heart and soul. Yeah. I know a man who's made mistakes, whose heart breaks, who can be alone. Black dog creeps, he digs deep, and just soldiers on. Yeah. Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? It's your time, heart mine. A wise man once told me, give a little dig to all your enemies. They teach me how to let go, how to be free, how to find the better side of me, how to let go, how to be free, how to find the better side of me. Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? Heart mine, won't you shine? It's your time, heart mine. Heart mine, could it be you? Heart mine, could it be me? Heart mine, could it be you? Heart mine, could it be me? Heart mine.
Love it, Luka. Love it, love it. You're listening to Luka Bloom. You mentioned the fact that you're back home, Luka. You have lived in Amsterdam for a part of your life. You've lived in America as part of your life. Is that tug of Ireland always there for you?
Always, always. And
what is it about Ireland that keeps you coming back?
It's a lot of things. It's family. It's friends, it's, you know, there's so many places, lovely places in the world, but at the end of the day I want to be close to my family, I want to be close to my friends, and I want to live in a country where music is a deep part of the fabric of people's lives, and that's the case with Ireland, and I just think it's a great country. I think we're blessed to live in a wonderful country.
Could you have ever imagined your life without your music?
Boy, there's a question. No, I don't think I could. I just, it's such a blessing. Any singer that I love, the thing that we all have in common, they all talk about how much they love their jobs, and I'm the same. I consider myself enormously privileged to be able to. Why should I be able to write a song and sing it, come to a place like the Open House Festival in Belfast in the Black Box, and people show up and buy a ticket to hear me sing? It still is an absolute miracle of my life, and I'm very grateful for it.
So the reason is because you do your job very well, Luka.
Thank you, Jerry.
It's lovely seeing you.
Lovely to see you.
Have a great night in the Black Box tonight, and let's not make it another 10 years before
mad,
we meet
isn't
up again. Isn't it mad?
Time flies.
But you're still looking great.
Thank you, Jerry. You too. You're not doing too bad yourself now.
Thanks, Luka.